Hello and welcome back, everybody. This is Jonathan Gardner playing Factorio. So my new computer, for some reason, doesn't run Factorio on the monitor that I want it to run on. So I was displeased, moderately. I should also say that I was watching Tondinel, and she's doing a multiplayer right now, and I saw some very interesting designs there. It's pretty cool. Back in the mood for some more Factorio. We're just gonna have some fun. So I've been recording lots of EU4 videos. EU4 is just, it's like a story making machine, you know? It's just so much fun. I'm gonna go grab some more inserters. Eliana, what's that?
Game is an even better story making machine than EU4.
What's that?
D&D.
Well, you have EU4 kind of makes the stories for you, so it's kind of
more fun because you can do whatever you want.
yeah. I do wish I could do D&D with the kids, but they're just not mature enough, and it's.
By that he means like sometimes the kids get upset when something bad happens.
Well, they get upset when something bad happens. They also don't know what they want to do, and it's, you know, it's D&D is a shared storytelling game. So let me go get some more furnaces as well. So I'm kind of at a crossroads. I don't know what to work on next. Oh, there's some furnaces right there. That's right.
Yeah.
Yeah, Elena?
Conquer the world.
No. We're playing Factorio right now.
I know. Conquer the world.
I've already kind of conquered the world because there's no aliens. Somebody posted on Reddit, what do you do about the biters? I wrote back, kill them all. That's what they're there for. Kill as fast as you can. Just get efficient at killing them. You know, I wish actually the Factorio had more options for like efficiently like killing biters. Like, you know, maybe something like hunter seeker robots.
Why are you playing Factorio?
Because I haven't played it for a while and I owe it to my viewers. And this has been released on Steam. So you can get it on Steam. I think it's $10. I don't know.
Okay, what did Mom just say?
This is a
What
great
did Mom
game.
just say? That's
What did she
I
say?
was gonna say. I don't know, but what did she say, Dad? You're the smartest person in the world. You know how many people there are exactly in the world.
I don't know the exact number, but I do know an approximate number.
Mom, what do you think?
Is Mom calling you, Eliana? We got to convert these to blue belts because yellow belts will just not cut it with this deep. But I'm just going to leave it here, just as kind of a prelude of things to come. And I believe I'm stuck on copper. Copper is my limiting factor. When you're building your factory, a tip to newbies out there, you should always think of what your bottleneck is. The bottleneck is where you should be focused, like a laser. What is this? That. Yeah. And you build to your bottleneck. You figure out what your bottleneck is and you build that. You know? So right now in my factory, I'm limited by circuits. Circuits need copper and iron, and I'm limited by copper. So let me just kind of just walk you through what that looks like really quick here. Let me just bring you up here to my factory. Just show you what I mean by I'm limited by copper. So you can see I have, well, right now I have a backlog of circuits. But if I started using them, yeah. Anyway, it doesn't show it right now, but it would. It would. Okay, so blue belts. Let's take a look at what blue belts would take. I've already researched them. They would take lubricant, fast belts. Yeah, it's going to take a lot of iron to build these guys. Let's just start building blue belts, and then we'll build the other components. So down here, let's see. Do I really want blue belts? No, I don't. I kind of want to build robots. I kind of want to get... I think my train is stuck. I have like these 4 or 5 projects that I'm kind of stuck on. If I were working, I would have kind of a... try to make myself focus on one thing at a time. I'm pretty sure my train is not moving because he's not getting coal. So if I look... I bet you if I run down my train... Do I have an engine? I don't seem to have an engine on me. But my train is not coming because he doesn't have any fuel. So am I carrying coal? I need to carry some coal. Here. Let's take 150 stack. Let's hold on to that in my hand there. There's a lot of people building tutorials out there. Oh, no, the train is coming. It just takes a long time. There are people out there building tutorial videos, which I appreciate that effort. And I should probably pay attention. You guys stay here for a second. But honestly, the way you learn a game is you watch people play it. That's the best way. Okay, so we're gonna... I don't know. Let's do the other side. Let's do the other side. It's kind of funny watching the people that are just joining us from the Steam community, and you know, like, I just got killed by a train like 10 times, and it's like, yeah, I've done that, buddy. You know, it's kind of fun watching people repeat the same mistakes that we've had. You know, over time you learn, though. All right, so you can go. You're gonna have coal forever. You're fine. So we got coal set up. I did want to build the steam engine, the steam things, the burners, so the train directly unloads to it, but I kind of don't want to mess with that right now. I do want to get some construction robots so I can do construction robot thingies. Start using patterns and things like that. So let's go ahead and let's start working on robotic frames and construction robots this episode. Yeah. Anyway, so my new job, I'm 3 weeks into my new job. I'm having a great time. I already have code committed and deployed. The customer out in Dubai that I helped get running. It's always exciting to know that you're actually helping someone. Oh, no, no, I wanted this to be too wide. I'm so silly. Too wide. Yeah. Colonel Will, if you want to build huge factories, Colonel Will is the guy to go to. Just hands down, Colonel Will. We're going to take these blue circuits and we are going to put them on the main bus, I think. We have the engines coming down. What are they ending up? They're just sitting here doing nothing. Don't want to put engines on a belt. I'm kicking myself because... You know what? Let's just do it. Let's just do it. So I need some more assembly machines. Where do I keep those assembly machines? See, if I had robots, I wouldn't have to be worrying about where stuff is. I would just program it and they would bring it to me. There's the assembly machines. I think this little design here is new of this episode. If you don't know what's going on, I'll pause so you can take a look at it in detail here. Basically, it's a main bus with like 3 little belts coming in. It's just kind of arranged so that I can direct those 3 belts compactly into each of these factories. Seems to work pretty well. I don't know about throughput, but it seems to work pretty well. Red circuit design is pretty old. I've been using that for a while. I think this was a new design that I have here for sulfuric acid. There's blue science. I have a bunch of pipes feeding in for steam engines. And there's a pipe factory here feeding into these guys. So let's go ahead and set up the red circuits. I'm just going to pack it in here. See, what are red... I'm sorry, the red engines. They require yellow engines, electronic circuits. What I think I might do actually is... reverse the flow. Yes, yes. Just bring it up here like this. I have some engines. I don't want engines. And then what I'll do is I'll bring... Let's get you out of there. I do need some more of these steel power poles. Am I building steel power poles anywhere? It'd be copper plus steel. I am not. I am not. I have to build that down here. Let's just do it over here. Just to make everything messy. Let's do that same kind of thing where you have 2 things feeding into one. Let's do big power poles here. Why? Because they use the same resources. And we'll build the big power poles downstream. Because they use more. Where are you? There you are. Hi. This one is the medium power poles, which I plan to use a lot of. Let's get ourselves Iron boxes. I want to fill these up all the way onto those. These guys, maybe get a few more. Have you guys unload this way, this way. And how many resources do you need? Do you need one of each, hopefully? No, 2 of each, 4. So let's move this up, actually. Let's move this up a little bit as well. The reason why is I want to wrap around it. So rather than like this, let's just pack it in. So the reason why I put that middle factory there is just for spacing. Just make sure I get the spacing right. You know what? You can go down here. I'm going to keep you guys around. Okay. There. Medium power poles. We'll set you up like this. And we're going to have... Alright, so we're going to have... I don't know, steel or copper? I don't know, copper. And this will be steel coming in here. And over here. I saw somebody using an interesting design where they, instead of having long belts like that, they just do underground belts. That's interesting. I think that's pretty cool. I'm probably not going to do that. Let's leave some space
Dad,
here.
can I do an interview with you after dinner?
It's going to be scouts after dinner. Wait, you can because you're staying home, aren't you?
I don't know. Yeah, I am.
Yeah, you don't have activity day girls today. So let's do steel here. And let's do copper. These do
Daddy,
take
it's
copper,
dinner
right?
time.
Yeah, you go ahead and have dinner. I already had dinner. I'm out of underground belts. There we go. Now you just need power, which would take medium power poles, which is exactly what I don't have. If I put it over here, let's put it right here. I should give complete coverage. Now, if I one day decide to upgrade all these factories. Okay, so if I move this to the left, it would fill up the blue belt. So I'm just going to point it down like that. There we go. There we go. Look at them go. Let's do the same thing for. Let's do the same thing for the other kind of the big power pole. I can lay it down just for spacing purposes. What mods am I using? I'm using my Insane Resources mod because I plan to build like super huge stations with lots and lots of stuff. I did run into a limit, so I don't think I can make it any bigger. I tried everything I could think of to make it bigger. Alright, there you go.
Are you streaming?
No, I'm recording. I should stream. I've just been, guys, I'll be honest with you.
It's almost time for dinner.
I'm not gonna eat
That's
dinner.
your confession, Dad. It's almost time for dinner.
No, I'm not gonna eat dinner.
How come?
My
you know what Mom
confession.
made?
My confession. I've been having a lot of back problems. And taking lots of meds.
Dad, you put the power pole in the wrong spot.
I put it fine. Put it exactly where I want it.
Hey, Dad.
Oh wait,
You know
this,
what Mom
this
made?
one. What did you make?
She made onions. And she made cheese.
Wait, who made what?
Mom made onions because she didn't really want to cook today. She cooks onions and cheese. She put cheese in it and then she cooked meat.
Cool.
What you gonna eat?
I already ate, Elena.
What'd you eat?
I ate some like cheese jalapeno burger burrito thing.
You ate food.
Yes, I just ate random food because. Okay, yeah, now I'm out of
Can I
copper. You
punch
can
you in
see
the
I'm out of
shoulder?
copper.
Can I punch you in the shoulder?
No, you may not.
What
I'm not
is you-
feeling well.
What does UPS stand for?
What, UPS? Updates per second. Yeah, I kind of drained that copper, didn't I? So.
How many frames per second are there?
There we go. It should be about 60 frames per second is the graphics card. This is my old laptop. I couldn't get my new laptop to work. I think I already told you guys that, but whatever.
When you're not moving, it's say the
Why? Wait, hold on. I did this wrong. Why is this spaced? That's not.
Bye
1,
bye.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. What am I doing? Oh, I messed it up. I messed the pattern. I'll fix it later. Okay, so we have power poles being made. We have big electric poles. We have medium electric poles being made. We're not doing the wooden poles. The train is getting its coal. I do want to work on robots. That's right. That's what I wanted to work on here. For those of you new to my series, hopefully there's not a lot of you, but if there are, understand that my series is quite a bit different. 10 of them should be fine. I include my kids, and so my production quality is really low. And so you're going to hear my kids drop in every once in a while and talk and interrupt, and be rude, and make funny noises. If that kind of thing bothers you, then my series is not for you. But my playtime is the kids are around. I can't work at night. I can't do this at night. This is not my day job. Not to disparage those people whose day job this is. But I just can't imagine making a career out of this. If I did make a ton of money from this, I wouldn't be doing this full time. Again, not disparaging those people who do, because there are people who are genuinely passionate about video games. I just like to play them. So, and I appreciate the people that are passionate about it because they help build. I'm not bringing lubricant down, am I? They bring awareness. If it wasn't for passionate gamers, I wouldn't have found out about this game. If it wasn't for people that have regular YouTube schedules with high production quality, I wouldn't have found out about this game. So, you know, totally hats off to people like Arumba who made this possible. So, I don't know if Arumba realizes how influential he's been on me. Sorry, Arumba, I haven't been watching your videos recently. I'm sure you don't care because you have so many subscribers and whatever. Maybe you do care. Maybe it hurts your feelings when you find out that one of the people that you like to watch every once in a while on fast forward, you know. All right, let's bring this down. I think I'm going to run into a problem here, but we'll find out. We'll fix it when we get to it. I am seriously thinking of building a tutorial series. I love teaching. It's one of my few things that I like to do in life is teach people things, especially hard things that they think they can't learn because it's too complicated. And this is one of those games. I wish I was better at EU4 so that I could actually teach people how to play EU4, but I'm not. Oh shoot, let's do this. But this game I'm pretty good at. I actually think like I'm getting along and being somewhat productive. And there's I know the people in the community that are really good at this game that I look up to, and you know, so maybe my opinion and influence is useful for some people. But if nobody watches this video, who cares? I had fun making it. This is sulfuric acid. So I can't put the lubricant where I want the coal to be, and I can't put it where I want the sulfuric acid to be. Let's go one inside. Let's do some crazy thing here. There, that's pretty crazy. What do you think? Comment below. No, joking. I'm not that desperate for comments. Actually, I am. I am desperate. Go ahead and comment and tell me how wonderful I'm doing. Conran, whatever your name is, you made a comment that broke my heart. You scolded me, or pointed out that I was ignoring my daughter, and I think I just did it again. I felt bad. Daughters are precious, and they grow up so quick. You know, don't waste your time. Video games are fun, but don't waste your life. You know, get out there, start a family. meet some hot young thing, get married, have a life. All right, I was going to bring circuits down on the other side of this. You don't have to. What's the right way to put this? Some people think that you can't have a life and be married, or what's the right way? So I'm a huge fan of marriage, okay? Not just because that's what you do when you're in love, but because that's what you should do because you care about society. It's a social responsibility. It's more than just you and that woman or man, depending on your gender. It's you know, when you look at it from like the evolutionary standpoint, the most important thing in evolution is survival, right? Survival of the fittest is what they say. You know, everything else is predicated on how well you can. Oh no, not like that, like this. You know, and so everything boils down to your kids. That's really all. If there's any meaning in life, at all, then it is children. It is having children and raising them properly and getting the next generation going, right? That's the only thing that lasts. It's the only thing that's, you know, for lack of a better word, eternal. Nothing else really matters. Everything else is vanity. It doesn't matter. If you build a huge company, or if you like govern a country, like George Washington, for instance. You know, 10,000 years from now, nobody's going to know who he is. But if he had children, which he didn't, unfortunately, then his descendants would owe their lives to him. But the fact that he built this wonderful country, the US of A, despite your opinions of what the USA may or may not be, I think it's a pretty rad country. I happen to live here. I plan on staying here for the rest of my life. But he didn't have children. And so he can't point to any of his... nobody can point and say, my father, my great-great-great-great-great-grandfather was George Washington, right? And I'm sure that broke his heart. I'm sure it just was absolutely devastating to him because he knew how important family was. But he couldn't have children for whatever reason. And it's like when we say that, oh, but he was the father of the American country, it's like a consolation prize. It's like, you know, congratulations, you didn't take first, but you participated, you know? Really, the only thing that matters, and the values that you teach your kids. So people like, they want to change the world. You want to like make it a better place. Well, the only way you can make it a better place is if you teach people how to be better people, right? Is this working? I think it is. Are you operating? You're working. You're working. Yeah, I think we're in business here. We're making those red engines now. But yeah, nothing else really matters. When you think about it, like philosophically, you know, cogito ergo sum, I think therefore I am. The fact that through marriage, through having a child, you can create another thought, another thinker of thoughts. That's, you know, what can you possibly do in life that can compare parallel to that? It's just the most important thing. And yeah, there's people that can't have kids for whatever reason, but I think there's billions of us, literally billions of us, who think that because their parents weren't perfect or they're not perfect that they can't be good parents. But I think that's just not true. Our race is far more resilient than that. So it saddens me sometimes. People say like, "Oh, I won't be a good parent." It's like, you have no idea until you try. What am I building? I'm building the blue ones now.
You started another one?
No, this is still season 6. I had to go to my old computer to play this one. All right, so we need batteries, steel, and electronics. Batteries, steel.
Transfer the files.
There's steel here.
Can't you just transfer the file from one computer to another?
I can't play it on the new computer. It doesn't work.
Oh.
I know. That was my reaction. I could probably sneak it through here. I'm going to do that. I'm just going to sneak it. Cogito ergo sum. I'm sorry?
Is there something wrong with the compatibility or something?
I don't know. It just doesn't start on my monitor on Windows 10. I have to get steel up there. I can't seem to find a way to pierce through here. With steel, I need a steel and battery and electronic circuits.
Is there another update?
See, this thing right here is taking a lot of room.
Dad,
What? You know what I can do here?
was there another update?
Yeah, they launched to Steam. So
They
absolutely
launched
there's an
Steam?
update.
I thought they did that like 3 months ago.
Nope. They did it like this week. Anyway, it's been 25 minutes. I gave my rant on children and families. The most important thing you do is have a kid in the right environment, of course. So find a spouse, marry, devote your life to your spouse, to your family. Have kids. Have as many kids as you can have. That's the most important thing you'll ever do. I grew up in a large family, and we used to make fun of the kids that were only children. It's just they're missing out on so much. The fact that you have from birth, people that are your friends and that'll look out for you. And like even today, my brothers, even though I don't talk to them all the time, I know that I can reach out to them. They'll help me, which is a huge deal. So yeah, so have kids. Have kids. Build factories. Have kids. Anyway, thanks for watching. I'll continue next episode. Try to figure out a way to get things through here. Maybe I'll have to destroy this and move it. I don't know. That'd make me sad if I had to destroy it and move it, but maybe I will. Anyway, thanks for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.